What is World segment tonight? As promised, we gave Jesse a petition signed by almost 200,000 of you, asking the Mexican government to release Sergeant Andrew Tamarisi from a prison where he's been held for more than 2 months. As you may know, Tamarisi entered Mexico in a vehicle containing 3 firearms, which were legal here in the USA, but not in Mexico. That was a dumb thing to do, but we believe it was an accident, and he should not be subjected to this ordeal. So Waters took the petition to the Mexican consulate here in New York City.
There is a decorated Marine in their jail since April 1st.
He planned to meet a friend for dinner here in San Ysidro. Instead, he drove too far into Mexico and into trouble.
U.S. Marine being held in Mexico. New calls for the State Department to step in, get involved, and secure the release of Andrew Tamarisi.
Have you heard about this Marine, Sergeant Andrew Tamarisi, who's been detained for 2 months in Mexico?
I just heard that, I guess, last week. The fact is that if you don't have a Mexican firearm permit and you carry weapons in Mexican territory, that's illegal.
He's been stripped, shackled, and beaten. Is that also in the Mexican Constitution?
Well, no, it's not.
I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised he's been mistreated?
Uh-huh.
Is that how prisoners are usually treated in Mexico?
I believe so.
I don't think that's legal in any country at all.
They're very harsh over there, so there's never really something you can do. The government has to help if they want him out.
Mexican nationals do cross the southern border into the United States, wave after wave after wave, and we give them health care, we give them food stamps. This American accidentally crossed into Mexico, and now they're detaining him and abusing him. How does that make sense?
No, it doesn't make any sense. I never said that it was making sense.
You'd like to see the Marine released?
Yes.
We're trying to deliver a petition to the General Consul. Okay.
All right, just let me make a phone call so I can get to the guy who...
Thank you very much. Hi, I'm Jesse Waters. I'm with the O'Reilly Factor at Fox News Channel.
Yes.
I have a petition here, 180,000 signatures from Americans urging the release of Mr. Tamarisi.
I will receive it and I will give it to the necessary to the authorities of Mexico.
Okay, because I'd like to deliver it to the Consul General, Sandra Fuentes Barran. May I do that?
She's not available in this moment, but I can make sure that she will receive it. No problem.
Because I'd personally like to deliver it to her since it's such an urgent matter.
Yes, of course. I mean, if you make an appointment,
this will only take a few seconds. I'd just like to make sure she has it in her hands. It's very important. The Marine was accidentally crossing the border when he was detained.
I understand. I will try to see if it's possible.
I'd like to deliver this petition to you.
Of course, I will get it. Yes,
this is 180,000 signatures from Americans urging the release of the Marine Sergeant Andrew Tamarisi. Are you familiar with him?
Yes, I am. So I will take care of this. And okay.
And please, in the interest of justice, please make sure this gets the attention and respect that it deserves. Okay?
Okay.
Because he's been jailed, beaten, stripped, and detained against his will. So we're just asking for your government to show all the due process this situation deserves.
Okay, we received this and we will send it to the proper authorities.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
All right, here's Waters. So they were professional, right?
Yes,
they didn't give you any attitude.
Kind. I think they're going to do it. We talked to them. They're going to deliver it to the ambassador
tomorrow. We want them to go to the ambassador in Washington.
Yes.
What's his name again? Do you know?
It is Eduardo Moreno.
Okay. And then Moreno will give it to President Nieto in Mexico City.
Right.
And we hope we don't have to get any tougher, but we may. Where does the case stand now?
The Marine just fired his last attorney. He just wasn't up to par.
Right.
They bring in this new guy. He's kind of a corporate guy. He won't talk to me. He's holding a big press conference in Mexico next week. Right now, he's resetting the case. He's going to go back to the judge shortly and say, we need a new hearing. They're going to have a fresh hearing, and that's supposed to be later in June.
All right. So we don't expect him to get out till mid-June or something?
If he gets out. The State Department says they're going to let the process play out.
Yeah. All right. Well, we have to decide how aggressive we want to be on the tourism front on this deal. But we'll stay on it for sure. No doubt about it. Jesse, thank you.